are live. What's up, y'all? Welcome. This is Wild Wild Westworld for episode 209, The Vanishing Point. Or is there
209? Jeez.
Yes.
It's a long season.
That would be a lot of episodes if it was actually 209 of them. That would be pretty amazing. In 2 seasons, they have 209 episodes.
Hey, every other day, baby.
Everybody, that's Jonny, Jums, Grutzius, my co-host. I'm your host, Sir Cussalott, Travis Pointer, and we are also joined, as always, by Mara the Shark Watkins.
Hello.
How y'all doing today?
Hello. I was very film noir, like, hello. I'm doing good. Close-up. Yeah, I had a graduation party last night, so that was fun.
Did you see me there, Jonny? I drove there. Did you see me there?
No, I didn't see you there.
I did a whole cannonball into the pool. I also brought
you just ran?
Yeah, and then I also left you some salmon steaks by the grill.
Oh, those were yours?
Mm-hmm.
They were really good, thank you.
Mara's a liar.
I brought mustard. Someone asked for mustard. I left like honey Dijon mustard with the steaks too.
Oh, nice. I threw that out. I didn't know whose it was. I didn't trust it.
Okay. I'll take that.
There's something wrong with y'all.
No. Or is there something right with us?
No, that's not it at all. No.
No. You're outvoted 2-1. We're right. You're wrong.
No, it's okay because you're both wrong. It's happened often.
Well, maybe you're just wrong.
No, that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But we're here to talk about Westworld.
Yes.
Episode 209, and it was a doozy.
Bro.
It was a doozy.
I wasn't prepared.
Listen, let's go ahead and talk about that thing that we're thinking about right now because William killed his daughter.
Yeah, straight up. Thought she was bored. He lost his damn mind. He fucking shot his daughter and fucking killed her.
He also was the reason his wife killed himself. We're not gonna not talk about that.
Well, we already knew that though.
But now we saw like what he said to set her off. And what she found that's also set her off.
Well,
yeah, she saw his portfolio.
Yeah, it was one of those things like, we knew that like she kind of saw him for what he was, and that was the reason why she killed herself, but we saw the actual events, unfold. But yeah, that whole thing with him thinking his daughter was a host though, like throughout that whole thing, I'm just like, no, she's not a host. But then the more he pushed, the more I was just like, well, maybe she is. And I'm just like, I went back and forth. But maybe she is.
I went back and forth for a couple of seconds myself, but then it was when he started talking about like his profile, and when he said that he never said anything about the profile, I was like, there's got to be some loophole to this. There's got to be some way she knows.
Yeah, that's the thing. When he said like, yeah, I think like at first I thought when he put it in that book, that she found it in that book and she thought the mother left it for her. Like,
that's what I thought.
But no, the mama was like, yeah, I wasn't asleep. I saw that shit.
I heard what you said.
It's just like, bruh.
Bruh.
Where do we go
from here? That was a heavy episode.
Yeah. Well, I mean, then William was like about to kill himself. And
I have a question.
Yes.
How much do we know about the biological nature of the host?
That is a very broad question. I need you to be more specific.
Like, we know that this is going to sound stupid, so I'm going to just brace you for that now.
You should probably rephrase it so it doesn't sound stupid, but,
There's no way to rephrase it. So, we know that they're essentially robots, right? Glorified, expensive as fuck sex dolls.
Yeah.
If you want to put it in that sense.
Okay.
Can they reproduce?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think they gave him a uterus or sperm or any of that. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't know, honestly, but I don't.
No,
think.
Because every like being in the park and even every child and all that kind of stuff, they were all built.
It's created.
They were all programmed.
Now, next question is, do you guys think, kind of like Bernard, do you think William might be a recreation?
after this episode, I'm not sure. I've always thought he was human, but after the episode, I was like, I don't know. Like, it gave me like a little bit, maybe. Like,
I think they were trying to make us kind of think that when we started like digging into his wrist and all that, but I don't think so.
Okay, but the whole are you real? Are you not real? And then at the end of the episode, when he's digging into his arm, I was just like, the fuck are you doing?
When he did that, I was just like, I hope they start next episode. He's just like, ow! Ooh, ooh.
Or it'd be like,
why did I do this?
Be like in that scene in Ace Ventura when nature calls, where he's just like,
yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, exactly my point.
It's in the bone.
Oh man, but yeah, like I don't know. It's crazy, like how he's so convinced that his daughter's like a fucking host. Like, it's just
that everyone is a host, because he even thought the Delos security guys were hosts too.
Yeah.
He was like, "Fuck you, Ford," and I was just like, "Wait, they're here to help you."
Yeah, he's like obsessed with Ford and the games and shit, and it's like, dude, yeah, you need to be locked up. Like, for a minute, I thought you were the most woke one on the show besides Maeve, but like, nah,
right.
you're fucking nuts.
And it sucks because it really shows how much Ford has toyed around with him for like the past few decades.
It's not even just him, like everybody.
Everyone, yeah.
But I mean, Ford has pretty much broken William. Like, he has broken him. Like, William's broke. Like,
well, that's the thing. William's been broke for a long time, and I don't think Ford had anything to do with that. Like, I really think that breaking happened with what we saw last season when he came back and Dolores was just all like, yeah, I don't even know who the fuck you are. And they had all that time together and all that shit. Like, at that point, boom. It was like just, it snapped at him. He even talked about it this episode when he was just like, yeah, I didn't know this stain on me was there. And then they showed that whole part when he saw Dolores talk to the other dude and all that kind of shit. And it was just like, yeah, like, he's been broken for a long time. I don't think Ford did. I think Ford, like, you know, took what was already wrong and kind of twisted the shit, you know, put the screws in it again and got it even worse. But he was fucked up already.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't realize how much he really loved doing all that fucked up shit.
Yeah. His wife saw how much he loved doing that fucked up shit.
Yeah. Right, that's crazy. Like, everything was recorded, you know, and she's just like, "Damn, this dude's fucking raping bitches in the barn and killing."
That's the thing. I don't think he even raped her. I think he was just like fucking her up, like.
Yeah, or he just dragged her in there, and beat her up.
Yeah, like, cause he carved her up and shit when she was in there. Like, they showed that in the first season. Like, he didn't rape her. Like, I don't think he ever really raped anybody. I think he was just
a killing machine.
Yeah, just twisted.
Mm.
But yeah, man.
Is that why Logan was naked when he got tied up?
Yep.
Honestly, if I would do that, I'd have stripped him naked too, just cause fuck him. Like, it was just...
Oh, I thought you were gonna say because he's hot.
I knew you were gonna think that, which is why I went that way. But yeah,
I was like, yeah, he's shredded. I want to see that abs. There's laundry on those abs.
It is. Yeah. It's true. It's just true.
Fist bump.
But let's see what else. So let me just make sure I was clear on this. They put the little sensor shits that like recording shit in the hats.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah.
So, like,
or somewhere in their forehead. There's a third eye.
Well, I mean, when they can't like put things in everybody's forehead that comes in, though, people will start to notice.
They're all just like, "Hey, what's up, Frank?"
Oh,
hey, how's it going?
The guest hats. I thought you meant the host.
No. When they were like, how you gather the data on all the guests? And it was like, yeah, they're doing it through the hats, I think is what he was saying.
Yeah, but like, what if
hats, headpiece?
Not wearing their fucking hat? And like,
they're always wearing the hat. That's why the hat was so important when they bring them into the parks in the first place. Like, the last thing you gotta choose your hat. You know, they made such a big deal out of it. So they. Like,
oh yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah. So I think that was all part of it.
Smart.
Yeah.
Very smart.
Let's see what else was going on. Oh, so we got Hale and company trying to utilize the little telepathic shit that they found out that Maeve could do. And
that shit, it was scary.
Yeah, like they used Clementine, yeah, to make all those other ones just whoop each other's ass and kill each other.
Yeah, did you ever see Kingsman, Secret Service or whatever?
I've been wanting to see that movie, and I just never got around to it.
In the first one, there's an amazing fight scene that's kind of similar to that, where like everybody just starts killing each other. It's pretty cool.
Oh, the one in the church?
Yeah, in the church.
Yeah,
it's pretty fucking epic. But anyways, so what are they trying to do with that now? Like, yeah, they can have her control hosts. Are they gonna go like run some shit, like create an army?
The hosts are still running wild in the park. They're trying to get control over them again.
Okay, so they're just using this right as of now just to get control of the other hosts.
Yeah, get control back over all the hosts. Yeah, I think that's their goal right now. I'm sure they'll have further plans in the future for it now that they can do this. But for right now, they're just trying to get back control. We got this little part where Ford had some interaction with Maeve, though. It was like, I tried to, so we know for sure now that he was the one that put that narrative into Maeve for her to try to escape and all that.
Right.
And he was like,
which is crazy, because he was just going to let her out into the world.
Well, that's the thing. He was trying to guide her out, and he was like, that's not what I should have done. Like, I really should have left the door open, and you'd have left on your own. Oh man, for those of you just listening and not watching, Mara almost fell, and it was probably the funniest thing I've seen all day.
In my defense, I'm sitting on a rocking horse right now.
Okay. I mean, you made that choice though, so
yeah, no.
What was I saying before I was so rudely interrupted?
We're talking about Maeve and Ford giving her the narrative to leave.
Oh, yeah. He was like, I should have just left the door open and you'd have found your way out on your own. Like, you were one of my favorites. You always were, all that kind of shit, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, it'd be a shame if this is the way your story ended. And he was like, yeah, don't let it. And some other shit started happening on the pad and shit. So clearly this is not the end for Maeve.
I was hoping not.
No, it's not. I don't think it is. I think we'll see more of Maeve. I think she's gonna make a comeback in the next episode. Yeah, she's gonna find Dakota dude and her daughter. They were like, "Yo, once you get up out of there, come find us." So I think that's what she's gonna do.
Hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been one of my favorite characters. So
definitely.
They better not Ned Stark her ass. Catelyn Stark her ass.
About to say, if they were going Ned Stark, that'd have been last season,
True that.
Well, I guess. Well, who would it be? Who would be the Ned Stark of Westworld last season? Would it be Dolores?
Maybe.
I mean, Dolores, no, because Dolores kills people, and Ned Stark wouldn't just kill people. He was honorable. The honorable Ned Stark.
She didn't just kill people last season either. She started doing that this season.
Oh, that's true.
What about Bernard before Ford got into his head?
I mean, before it was basically always in his head. Ford built him.
Well, I mean, like before last week's shit of him being in his head.
I mean, we're talking about last season though, and like Ford still had control of him last season.
Well, yeah, because Ford was alive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I forgot what we're even talking about, dude.
I was saying who would be the Ned.
I didn't realize we were talking about first season.
I said who would be the Ned Stark in season 1 because you brought up Ned Stark.
Oh, then I guess you could probably go with. What about Maeve? Maeve, did she kill people last season?
I don't know, probably. I don't remember though.
I knew she was manipulating people.
I don't know. This is a tangent we probably shouldn't have gone on. But
yeah, no. We can think about it and come back with our answers.
Yeah.
Next week.
No, we won't, because I'll forget and you'll forget.
I'll forget too.
No, I won't.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I will.
But so we got Ford all up in Bernard's head, and he's like, "Yo, get the fuck up out of here." And he like deletes some shit, and Ford disappears for a while. So we're like, maybe he got rid of him.
For a while.
I'm pretty sure he's not gone for good. I'm sure he's still in there somewhere. Like he's in Bernard's head somewhere. He's not gone.
He's all up in Bernard still.
Yup, he's just all up in Bernard. So that's going on. He sends, what's old girl name?
Dolores,
Elsie?
Maeve.
No, the one that's with
Elsie.
Bernard. Elsie, is that her name? Elsie, Elsa?
Yes.
Elsie, yeah.
Elsie.
So Ford that whole time been trying to convince Bernard to kill her, and he did some deleting shit and was like, "Yo, you need to get the fuck away from me." Like, get gone, you know.
Which is why I can understand Bernard being Ned Stark in a sense. Because when he's trying to go against Ford, you know, he's trying to do the right thing for the majority. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now he is. But just like it just seemed like it was a bit different last season, but I can see how he would be that now.
Yeah.
Because last season he was still just doing whatever Ford programmed him to do.
But I think if it had to be based off his own self-will, your free will,
but he
I
didn't.
would say Bernard.
I mean, I understand. Like I said, last season he didn't have that. That's my point. You know. Trying to think, was there anything else other than that? Oh,
Before we talk about the end,
yeah, that's what I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
Well, seeing Dolores and Teddy.
That's the end. We're talking about
that's the end,
yeah,
Johnny.
That'll be the end, John. We said besides the end, you know.
I don't remember what the end was. So
You just said it. Yeah. That's the end that you just said right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Whew. Yeah. I mean, yep. That's all I got. That's all I remember.
Mara, I swear to God, if you fall,
I'm not gonna fall, but I feel like I'm breaking her rocking
listen,
voice.
I'm going to put it on a loop and play it
Possibility.
over and over and over again on the Facebook page. And I
Thanks.
swear to you, I will promote the shit out of it. I will spare no expense.
Mara's on Ellen pretty soon.
That's cool for me. You know, Ellen apparently gets you places.
Right?
As long as you recognize who got you there. That's all. But,
My own clumsiness.
oh, and me relentlessly sharing and paying for the promotion. Yeah.
I don't think there was anything else to talk about, really.
All right, well, let's get to the end then.
Teddy's dead.
He is. He is. He's done. He's out of there.
There's no rebooting him.
Yeah, because they destroyed all the backup data. So
Oh, yeah, that's
you
right.
can't bring him back. There's no more Teddy. There's no more Cyclops. He's gone.
This is the second role I've seen him die in. I'm not okay with that.
Oh, I mean, are you talking about, is the first one, are you talking about X-Men when he was Cyclops? That doesn't count. He wasn't shit in that movie anyway.
I did not like his character.
Yeah, he was just,
Back when I first saw him in Westworld, I was like,
it wasn't that he was a dick. He was just kind of like, I don't know, he's more like a prop.
Bro.
He was
He's
just
a dude, bro. Like, Jean's my girl, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah, exactly. He was a dick.
and he was just kind of,
Dude.
it wasn't even that. He just had no real personality. He was just kind of
Yeah, no.
there. Like,
Now I want to watch
Logan,
all the X-Men movies.
talking to my girl.
yeah. Oh yeah, when Logan was like, this is when you tell me to stop talking to your girl. He's like, if I had to do that, she wouldn't be my girl.
Yeah. Oh, that's so funny that's the line you remember. But I remember it now that you say it, but that's hilarious.
I recently rewatched all the X-Men movies. That's why I remember that. But
Gotcha.
and they're far worse than I remember.
Oh, yeah, they're terrible. Well, the first one is not
I'm
bad.
fine with the first one. It's the next two that kind of just
Those
kill
are
it all.
terrible. The third one is just Last Stand or whatever it's
Yeah,
called. It's
yeah.
fucking Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, this is an abomination.
They tried to do too much. It was like they did the Phoenix thing, which they did wrong, because it's not just her. They're like, it's like, the Phoenix is like a being from space and all that kind of shit that possesses her because of her powers and all that, blah, blah, blah. That's the first mistake. But then they threw in the whole cure thing with that, and it's like, yo, pick one. Do one or the other. You can't do both in the same movie. It's just...
Anywho.
Westworld.
Yeah, Westworld. I'm sorry.
It's fine,
So Teddy tells Dolores, like, yo, you fucking, you turned me into a monster. Like, that's not who I am. That's not what I want to be.
And you could kind of see this whole episode that his self was trying to fight the changes that he made.
Yeah.
When he was supposed to kill the Lakota dude, and again he let someone get away. But you saw like his internal battle trying to be like, do I shoot him or do I just let him be?
Yeah.
And then he kind of just like, you can see the concern, like, what's wrong with me? And then when they're just talking in that house place area, he pulls the gun up, and I was just like, holy shit, what's about to happen here? He about to shoot Dolores? Like, no, he's not going to shoot Dolores. And then he puts it up to his head, and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, when she said, like, yeah, you don't want to kill me, he's like, no, I don't, because reality, he doesn't.
I'll protect you to the day I die.
Yeah, and now I'm going to die.
He's like, I'm sorry, I can't protect you anymore.
Oh my God, like...
Peace, cuh. No, I thought, like, when they first made Teddy, I mean, he had no hesitation, shot that one dude in the face, But it seemed like as it went on, he was just like, why am I doing this? This sucks. He always just look at Dolores weird when she would do some shit,
Exactly. It was like the first time he did it, it was just like, okay, that's what I am now, blah, blah, blah. And then the more it went on, the more he was like, wait, is this who I am? I don't want to be this. But this is who I am.
Am I?
But I don't want to. Yeah. Shit got deep.
And now he's gone.
Yeah, and Dolores is not pleased. To say the least.
She looked genuinely upset because, they were just talking about how much they loved each other.
Exactly.
And the first time that he saw her and all that, and
because he saw her naked the first time, and he was just like,
"Yeah,
I love her,
boy.
Whoa, I love her."
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
that's it right there. That's what I want. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Oh man. Anything else? Do I want to make sure we hit?
I don't know. It was just some good Ed Harris acting.
Listen, all Ed Harris acting is good Ed Harris acting.
I don't know. This is great.
I'd say the same thing about him that I say about Patrick Stewart. I would watch that man read a phone book. But
I get that.
Yeah.
Or Christopher Walken.
That would be great to watch him read a phone book, actually.
Like Travis Pointer.
850.
I always said I wanted him to do my GPS when GPS first became a thing.
Turn left.
You turn left. Like you're going the wrong way.
Make a U-turn.
I'm done with y'all.
Anyways, back to the end of that
man.
episode.
Listen. Who's winning this week?
Mother, I had it and then I lost it.
We'll find it.
I was gonna Maeve and Ford. Yeah, but Maeve. I say Maeve.
Why
do you say Maeve is winning?
Because Ford was just like, "Hey, do your shit," and then she hacked into some shit, and she's about to like be good to go.
I mean, but is she really winning for what she's about to do? Because she didn't do anything yet.
I don't count it as a win until I actually see her commit. That's like...
I just think like it's good news. So she's like, I don't know. In my head,
that's like being tied in the last in like the last 2 seconds of a game, and then he shoots, and then everything just ends.
Well, that depends. Who shoots?
Whatever team.
No, it's not whatever team. There's a difference. It depends on who's shooting right now.
I really don't care that much.
Well, you brought up the analogy, so if you're gonna go there, I need you to go ahead and do it right. Who's shooting?
Okay, so how about this? Whoever's shooting, and then there's a blackout after when it hits 0, so we don't know who won.
Well, we do know it depending on who shot it.
I'm not comparing this to Golden State or the Cavaliers.
I'm not talking about them either. Was it his Royal Airness?
It's true. If it was Michael Jordan, I mean, it's going in.
No. This could literally be anything. This could be a kid's basketball game.
No, it can't be anything. If you're going to bring this up, it matters who's shooting the ball, Mar.
She's like, I quit. I'm fucking done.
It's so hot. I can't do this.
Oh, man.
But you get the analogy.
Oh, I get it. Good. It's
okay.
just incomplete.
So we can agree that fucking Maeve is not winning as of yet. She's like pending.
In your opinion.
Yes, in my opinion, she's pending. In my opinion, Ford is winning.
I'd agree with that. I'd give it to Ford this week.
Ford's is still ruining William's life without even having to physically be there.
Ford's doing his thing.
Yeah, man. William is getting all fucked up because of Ford. Bernard is losing what little bit of his mind he has left. Like, all because of Ford. And Ford is just floating around in the Matrix in people's heads and shit, doing whatever the fuck he wants.
I think that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
But,
no one man should have all that power.
Okay, Kanye.
Listen. That song was pre-Kim. All right?
I know. What does Kim have to do with anything?
That's actually the same thing all the Kardashians have to do with every dude going crazy.
All right, we don't have to go into that whole conversation.
Anyway,
we'll talk about that later.
Anyway,
you know what's funny? When you said Kim, the first Kim I thought of was Lil' Kim.
That's the real Kim. But
she's not even the real Kim anymore.
She's the OG Kim, though.
Yeah. I mean, I know what she means by she's not the real Kim anymore. Most of her body isn't hers anymore.
Oh, okay.
But,
her skin is barely hers anymore. Yeah,
that's that. I know what she meant when she said that. But yeah, that's actually my favorite Kanye song, though. But
Lil' Kim now looks like if her and Kimora Lee Simmons ran into each other face first and their faces like meshed together, and then you threw a whole bunch of baby powder on her face.
Yeah.
I need to look. I haven't seen her in a while, I guess.
You don't
Just
want to.
Google Lil' Kim 2018.
You don't want to.
That's what I was about to do.
Okay, but anyway, who's losing?
William. You just killed his daughter.
Yeah, about to say, you just killed your own daughter by accident. Like
William, Teddy, probably even Dolores.
Like, William just accidentally killed his daughter on purpose. Like,
accidentally killed his daughter on purpose.
Yeah, that is exactly what just happened. He accidentally killed his daughter on purpose.
Yeah, I guess I can agree he's losing.
Mm-hmm.
What'd she do to herself?
Exactly.
These pictures are fucking me up.
Yeah. That's why you shouldn't have looked it up.
She be posting this stuff on Instagram like nothing has happened.
Yeah. Like John, remember how many licks?
All right, we gotta.
Huh?
You remember how many licks?
That song?
The song, How Many Licks?
Yes.
Yes, John.
How's it go? I'm not good with names of songs.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of the...
Ooh.
Cisco and Lil' Kim?
Probably not. It's not ringing a bell.
Oh, John.
I'm playing it for you afterwards.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have to show you that one. That's a Lil' Kim classic.
I'm just really high, man. I'm not good with it.
It's fine. We're still going to show it to you because that's a Lil' Kim classic right there. But I think that'll be it for this week's episode of Wild Wild Westworld.
Can't see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to keep that to yourself. We've seen her and we don't want to see her anymore. Until next time, make sure you follow us on all the social medias. Facebook.com/Creation Magazine, Twitter and Instagram @Creation Magazine. Facebook group. Mara, what's the Facebook group?
www.facebook.com/groups/Wild Wild Westworld.
And you can follow me on both Twitter and Instagram at Sir_Cussalott. That is at SIR_CUSSALOTT. Mara, where can they find you?
On Instagram and Twitter at Mara the Shark. And that's MARADASHARK.
John.
Jonny Jums. JONNYJUMS. If you're looking at the video, it says it in the corner. Would it say, does it say it in the corner?
Maybe.
It should.
Possibly.
Okay. It does on my end. I don't know about Travis's end.
I'm not telling you what it
shows
says
all
or
of
what it
us.
doesn't in. You know, it may not.
Now they have both of our legal governments.
Yeah, that's oh shit, they got your real names on here.
I mean, it's not like we didn't say it out loud like 12 times this show.
Nobody knows how to spell Grutzius. I'm straight.
Not really. I mean, you just spell it phonetically with the Latin with the Latin.
GROOTSIU.
No, not if you do it in the Latin. You know, if you've taken Spanish or any other kind of romantic language, you can spell it out.
You have Groots written on the inside of your lip.
Yeah.
Listen, Mara.
It says G roots.
Listen.
When I was in the Marines, that's what the Marines
I'm
called
about to say, you need to understand, John is a fucking Marine, and there's something wrong with them. All right.
Yas.
They do crazy shit like tattoo the inside of their fucking lip.
It's in the back of a bar in Japan.
That's actually that's actually a lot more common than you think it is, Travis.
Well, I did
not
this.
The point.
Dalton's
No. Where did you do it, John? Tell her where you did that.
In the back of a bar in Japan.
That's my point.
I mean, the place.
Back of a bar in Japan, in a room that was about 5 feet by 3 feet.
That's my point. It's not just having it; it's the circumstances under which it happened. You got to take all that into account.
Highly intoxicated on Habusaki.
Habusaki.
Anyway, we're gonna end this right here. We'll catch you all next week for more Wild Wild Westworld.
For the finale.
For the finale. Also, if you're watching us live, we'll actually be back in not long from now because we'll be talking about Money in the Bank for all you WWE fans out there. So, see you in a bit. But those of you who you won't see, catch you next week. We out.
Bye.
Peace.